The books, Florida State has moved on to the regional final, and now it is time for our first elimination game. The easiest road to that regional final, which is what you want. If you're the host team, they will play
a little out of there or out of the way, I guess you would say. She started throwing balls around quite a bit.
The best offensive production out of this whole lineup.
She's someone that is that spark plug. She's in. If you wanted my opinion.
Okay, pitcher.
That last curveball, or the last changeup before this, was a phenomenal pitch in my books. But then she spins with.
Oh, and that one hits Leno.
Stepping up to the plate, number 26, Riley Blanton.
So you're talking towards left. Leno staying at first.
Now batting number 1, Olivia Black.
The 1-2 to Black. Keeps fouling him off. And the threat ended. First time we'll see the Red Foxes come to the plate when we come back to Tallahassee.
Opportunity for her today in this elimination game.
And this is a good time for Marist. You get no hit yesterday. You got the night to think about it. Go back to South Carolina. Up the middle, and there is a hit right off the bat, literally, for Peyton Pusey.
I like how you did that there.
Thank you. The runner going, and they got her. So immediately she is thrown out by Julia Desiderio.
A
little steel drop to make it.
Just keeping you on your toes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're a good partner. Bev Smith.
I don't even trust the machines these days. I mean, she's always taking out players.
Right back at Myers. And the little underhand toss to retire Jen Cummings. The first pitch, she's taking it to Sam Freeland. You know, I thought it was cool. We had a South Carolina game against Texas A&M where they honored
one.
Yeah, very cool. Sam Freeland busy there at second base. 1-2-3 inning.
He swing right back up the middle, hit this hard, was thinking double. I like that because it goes to the gap, but Blampede, a lot of speed, cuts this ball off, so she's just till you make it. But like, you guys have earned this right. All they kept saying was, wow, we're so excited to be here. This is so, so cool.
Now when fire. Myers, and that's the second batter that she has hit today. That's the only way that South Carolina has been able to reach in this game. 2 hit by a pitch.
Those are just the little things.
This one, Haley, 2 retired.
Kind of the most important pieces of the game are how the pitchers tend to respond to things that go down, whether it's you give up.
Myers.
Hey, Kylie Myers.
Trying to get that past Emma Sellers. She dives for it. No chance to make the throw. A great stop, though, to prevent extra base. MADDIE GORE, the sophomore out of New Jersey.
And Marist coming to swing it today, Courtney.
About 35 minutes after this game finishes.
This bracket is a grind. And it really comes down to who's playing great softball. It comes down to the depth that you have. The runners staying there first, like, I think I was
yeah, and they are going to look at this.
I said it yesterday, it just kind of takes one hit to get yourself on track.
We'll see how they roll this. Would this be the first hit or an error? And they're going to give her a hit, so that's the first hit of the day for South Carolina. Aaliyah White, she's 11 for 30.
with hitting, whether it's cuts and relays. He does things a lot of baseball old school.
The miscues by Marist. And ANIYAH White showing off her speed.
In situations like that,
Back to Tallahassee.
Here, heading into the second time through the lineup for Hurd. The pitch by committee is successful when you're switching it up. Every time you're getting to the... I mean, that's back-to-back frozen Ks on Freeland on two separate pitchers.
It's left field. Right at the wall. Marissa Gonzalez here. She did this all week last week at the SEC tournament. No flies. Hit towards Blankenship, has to throw from her. Defense on point in that inning for the Gamecocks.
One of those dogs, aren't you?
I am.
Just can't get back to you on the email chain, but she's still on the lookout for it.
On the lookout for it. But so cool to see the support up.
The basketball one, do you remember? It was following Team USA basketball, the old school basketball back in the day.
Oh. Fabian Pop, a 5-pitch inning, folks. Red Fox bats coming up.
Or preseason, you get to see these teams compete in Clearwater, kind of go at it. And I just think you give the people what they want. They want softball on TV. They love it.
Help them win the conference tournament.
Talking with those young ladies and Coach Asanio yesterday was how important that spring break tournament was for that team, getting to play that level of competition, getting to play against Texas. Season high, 144 pitches last night. The most she threw on the season was back on April 11th. That was my birthday, by the way. She threw 134. Blampede just got, that's hammer time. We're getting a pitch right down the middle. You have to be able to, at this point in the season, make a pitcher pay. That's going to be an error for sure, but when you have one of those slap hitters that has good speed up the line, sometimes you try to speed up the play when in all reality, hey, I have to feel.
One out of Jim Cummings. NCAA.com, the official online home for all 90 NCAA champions. On top of Marist, 1-0. Red Foxes with
Sing when they were stepping in there, but you're seeing some really big.
Is White. ANIYAH White all over the place since she's entered this game. Great base running, then holding it down in right field. Down in the count, did not panic, got on.
And I think for me now, it's about being smart on.
Now batting number 5, Sam Freeland.
And she'll take the free pass. This one right back at Bettenbaugh. She goes to third. Gets the lead runner. 2 on still. She's
9.
first in home run in the conference.
That's why.
Looking for the gap. She got it. Around comes the tying run. The throw doesn't get
She's
there.
able to get this to the green. just drops in front of Blampede. She makes a laser throw to home, but not in time. Marist ties his...
Having to sit out, but I wanted to be the best teammate by helping them with my bat.
Yeah.
Desiderio grabbed it. We stay tied.
Defense. You mess up, teams make you pay for it.
Marissa Gonzalez, shallow center. Peyton Pusey there. Julia Desiderio will try to get it going. Remember, South Carolina did leave a runner on third. Right back up the middle. Great contact for Julia Desiderio. Holly. Pusey grabs it. Ricks has to hold it first. Struck out in the third, grounded out to two. There goes Ricks. Safely reaches.
Quit.
There it is. Around comes Ricks. South Carolina does make the adjustment. They will take. Oh, and she broke her bat on that play.
Scary.
It went right towards Zoe Leno.
Can throw hard. I think really for me, the question is the change piece available? Is that...
And Chandra's here to watch Donnie. Blankenship going back, one away. And Shea Walsh draws the walk, the tying run at first. Ooh. Got her looking. Hannah Brock had some clutch hits in the conference tournament, had a home run in back-to-back games. Down to its final strike. Swing and a miss, and South Carolina stays alive. Back-to-back nation game in 35 minutes. What a season, though, for the Marist Red Foxes. 29 victories.
When you're closing that chapter of your career, you see how emotional some of these women are. That's because it is. This means so much.
Nation game coming up. We will be back here on the ESPN app on ESPN Plus to be with you in about 35 minutes. It'll be...